Hey guys, so for today's video, I'll be reviewing Twice's comeback that just happened I think 2 or 3 days ago. This is their second mini album, Page 2. So I'll be just talking about what I think of the tracks, the overall concept, and maybe the future of the group. What I see what I think that they should work on. And just my opinions of them as a whole, why I like them, or what things I like about them and what things I don't like about them. I don't hate the group, so if if you're really sensitive to anything, then just leave, because I'm not gonna say all things that are positive, because they do have some things that they need to work on. So the title track for Page 2 was Cheer Up. I actually didn't really like the song at first. The music video is perfect. I think JYP is getting their things together when it comes to making music videos lately. I really enjoyed watching it. It's like a music video that I would go back to watching it, since it's like very colorful. It's so many different styles, different it's like little movies. It kind of reminds me of the AOA music video for Get Out, but just like a revamped, more expensive, better produced music video. So that's what it reminded me of, because the AOA Get Out music video has like every member has like their own character, and they're from like a movie. But in Twice, they don't have a specific movie. It's just kind of like a concept. So Sana's like Sailor Moon, and then Momo is like a badass chick, and then Jonghyun is like a hipster. I don't know, but it was pretty entertaining to watch. And Julia looked beautiful in the music video. Really, the concept for her was perfect. So the song actually grew on me the more I listened to. So this one's a grower. That's what I would call it. When songs that just really don't stick to me in the beginning, but I gave it more listens since everybody was raving about the song. But it's not the best song, but it's a pretty solid track, and is being consistent to what their sound was from the beginning. So I like that. The breakdown for the song, the BMN, gotta something BMN, yeah, that part not as strong as the Uwahage breakdown, but I think it was nice that they kept that little thing going of them doing like a breakdown. But I don't want it for the next comeback. It's interesting because there's their first mini album. It's called The Story Begins, and this is called Page 2. So I don't know if you guys caught that. It's like it's a story. So they're on page 2, and so I like that they kept that with a breakdown. The dancing, I don't have problems for their dancing, so that's fine. For the next track, the second track is Sojonghan Sarang, which is Precious Love. One of the standout tracks. I really enjoy the slower tracks for this album. I didn't really enjoy the more upbeat ones, which is shocking, because even though I really like ballads, I tend to listen to more upbeat songs. But for Twice, I think the slower tracks in here were a little bit better than the upbeat tracks. So that one I really enjoyed. And then for the third one, Touchdown, this is probably the other standout track, but not for me, but I think for a lot of fans, since it really keeps up with the cheer up theme. So I think it's really smart that they chose that track as a promotional single for the album as well. But I don't think it's gonna get a music video, but it's being performed on stage. it's really repetitive, so I can only listen to it like once or twice. But I think they talked about the choreography for this, but I haven't watched it yet. But I think from what I've heard, it was really good. But not my favorite one in the album. Then we have the fourth track, which is Ready to Talk, and I think that's the other slow song in here. Not extremely slow, but slower than the other tracks. I like that one as well, but not as much as the second one. And then fifth is Oohoo. That's the other upbeat track that I liked in here, but again, it didn't really stand out that much, but I liked it. It was okay. And then there's 6th track, Headphones, which is didn't really stand out to me. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't like amazing, so it's pretty average. And then the 7th track, which is I'm Gonna Be a Star, and that's and the album, so I'll just briefly talk about that. Please, actually, guys, don't complain about the album not including the extra track. That's just an incentive for people who actually buy the album as like I think a gift to the real I won't say real fans, but like their biggest supporters, the people who actually buy their albums, so they get that extra gift. So I really enjoy when groups do this, because it goes to show that they really care about what they put out, and so it's not just the one title track, it's just like the whole thing, so they want people to buy the whole album. So I like it when groups do this, because for someone like me who buys so many albums, and then we get that special bonus track or bonus tracks, it's it makes you even more happy to actually get to buy the album. So please buy the album to support the girls, because it's important, and you get an extra track. I think I've heard snippets of it because of the 16 show. It's not the most amazing song. I think if I had to like rank it with other songs in here, it would probably be my least favorite. But if you like that song, definitely buy the physical copy, because you get to have it downloaded in your computer or listen to it on in your car. So overall, I think this was an average album. It wasn't really, I wouldn't say solid, because if it's solid for me, is that I really enjoy all the tracks. The tracks were just as good, even better, or cohesive as a whole. That's what I would call a solid album. For this one is just average. But, it's just they can release. They're still experimenting what works and what not. The concept really fit them well. JYP did a great job with this whole comeback. So, at least they have the strong title track, and it's really doing well right now. So I'm not worried that the girls are gonna, not win number one. They deserve it. So I think I'm always 100% sure that they will win at least once, since it's doing so well, and especially with all the music video views. So now we're talking about these two groups and why I have two of these albums from them here. And that's because, they're obviously JYP girl groups, and they're basically Twice label mates, and both of these two started out really strong. And just like Twice, JYP girl groups tend to get really popular really, really fast, and usually even faster than SM girl groups, because just look back on how long it took FX to really get that attention, while Miss A basically scored number ones with their debut song. So JYP girl groups get really big really fast. But the problem here is that JYP is horrible at maintaining it. So for Miss A, the promotional cycles started off really well, but then once Suji became quite popular because of her movie, all the other members were put on hold, and they didn't do much for even till this day. They don't do much. And then we get the Wonder Girls, who left K-pop for like a year to make it in America, but flopped. And they had long gaps, and well, they obviously had a hiatus. So the thing that I already see for Twice is the fact that they have already developed a sound, which is good, because the Wonder Girls developed the retro sound, and they have I don't know how I would classify Miss A, but for everything regarding Miss A before, I guess only one, because only one, I mean not only one, only you is probably their most different type of track, if you know what I mean. Their songs are kind of like dark, sexy, and very mature sound, while Wonder Girls are very serious. And then Twice has a very like bright pop, dancey. So I like that they're different from these two. And I always think of Twice kind of like a combination of these two, because this Wonder Girls started out with 5, and then Miss A has 4, so 5 plus 4, it's 9, and then and then Twice has 9 members. So I think that's one of the reasons why he made Twice a 9-member group. So regarding them as a group, my only one of the few problems that I have with them is that not all of them are very stable singers, and this shows a lot in the songs, like even in the recordings of them, because I don't really mind if they can't really be extremely stable while performing, because they are dancing to really with, I guess, difficult choreography. So you can't sing perfectly like that. So I don't have a problem with that, but it really shows in some of the tracks that the girls, they just don't have the vocal ability, and they have room to improve, because they're all quite young and they're still really new. They're a rookie group, so I'm not gonna be ragging on them, because they have time to grow and improve. And for this comeback, I'm really happy that the Cheer Up song has a lot of great line distribution, because it's not just Jihyo carrying the whole group again. The girls are getting the experience to actually sing more, and then they're getting the opportunity to improve. So hopefully that is shown through their comebacks, because was one of the issues with Twice, of them just now sounding very well. But the only person in the group that I really like the voice from is Jihyo, and she's the main vocal. So obviously, but when Twice made this, when JYP made Twice, that was one of the biggest mistakes of not adding a very good singer. So poor Jihyo, she has to carry the group. She's pretty stable, but that's stretching it. But I can see her improving a lot. And then right behind her is Nayeon and Jonghyun. They're pretty okay, but they still have a long way to go. My main issues with the singing is Sana, Mina, Dahyun. Yeah, those they can't really sing. I think that especially for Sana and Mina, they should, for their next songs, hopefully they get lines that have lower registers, because they always get really high parts during the songs, and their voices are really nasally. So it's, I don't know if this is it because they're like not Korean, but I hope that they get like lower registers, because hopefully that makes them sound better, because it's not working for me. Because like when Sana's parts and when she has high parts in the song, that's some of my least favorite parts. It just doesn't sound that appealing to me. I don't know if I'm the only one, but that's one of my main issues. And then Dahyun just can't really sing or rap. And then Chaeyeon, I think Chaeyeon is that little gem in this group, because in that show, in 16, she's the one that I think it's the most diverse in terms of talent. She's a decent rapper and a decent singer. I just think that she will not get the opportunity to actually sing that much in the title tracks, which really upsets me, because she probably falls right behind the three main singers in the group, which are Jonghyun, Nayeon, and Jihyo. So I really want her to get the opportunity to showcase her singing talents. And then in terms of my favorites from the group, Juyo, Sana, Momo, and Jihyo and Jonghyun are my favorites. I really can't pick a bias in this group, because that's the thing with Twice. None of them really stand out to me. I don't know if that's good, because it just maybe it shows that they, as a group, really need each other. And it's not like a lot of these other groups that there's clearly that one person that really outshines everybody. But I really like the foreign members a lot. In Jonghyun, I call her short hair. I hope she does get more opportunities, because with enough practicing and improvement, she can really develop to be a solid singer. So I think Twice is at this rate gonna be a top girl group if JYP doesn't screw with them. And one thing that worries me is maybe that might occur with Nayeon being casted in dramas or stuff like that, because I can tell that she might be the one to get that center spot in the group, because that's what happened with Miss A, and that's one of the main issues I have here, and one of my main worries for Twice. Because even though Juyu gets most of the media exposure and right now in the most commercials, she's not Korean, and she's not going to be casting in a lot of dramas or be cast in a lot of shows and things like that. So I can see her. I can see Nayeon being that one member. So I hope that because of her acting or her outside activities, they don't conflict with Twice's comebacks and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure Twice is gonna have another comeback this year, just to keep that momentum going. It would probably be like a third mini album, but JYP's full of surprises. So depending on how big this comeback gets, he might just wait a little bit, and then they might just wait a little bit to the second half and release a full-length album, like what they did with GOT7, or released another mini album really quickly, like they did with GOT7 with of how they were promoted. I think that's how they're trying to promote Twice, and I think it's the smartest way, because if you constantly have to see them all the time or hear their songs, you're bound to check out their songs and get into the group. So very smart of them, because That's how a lot of these K-pop groups have grown popularity pretty quickly, since there's just too many right now. It's not like back then where there was just a few groups, and now there's like like 3 or 4 new groups debuting every month. So other than that, I'm pretty sure Twice will get their #1 trophy this month, winning this promotion, since the song is doing really well. I don't know, comment down what you think of them as a group, or like your favorite tracks. So, I mean, sorry if I offended a member you like, but you know, I really wanted to talk about them, since they're pretty popular right now, and I really haven't talked about Twice at all in my channel. So, you know, hopefully they do get to release the song that or an album that really gets me really interested in them. But I have been keeping an eye on them, and I did buy their first mini album, which hasn't arrived, but I'll be buying this one, so please do support the girls. And yeah, so that's it. I'll be reviewing 17 soon, and maybe Lovelyz, because Lovelyz didn't do it for me this time. So I'll see you guys on the next few videos, and I hope you just have a great day. Bye.